Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Here we are, Biking Buddies, the motor vlog. We're out on a TRF ride. Go, go, go! You okay? There you go. Whew, now I've got to walk all the way back up. Down. We're on the adventure bikes again and we are 8 persons up, so we're just amassing. The local constabulary have come down to Wish as well, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. Temperature is presently around about 0 to 1 degree, so it's bitterly cold, but we should be warming up as we go. So let's get ourselves underway and join us when we're down into the dirty stuff down on the trails.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison, what's your pleasure?
Okay then folks, so that is the titles out of the way. Now as always, let me explain in a little bit more detail what we're up to. So this is a TRF ride. It's one of the many monthly socials, and we are now in the month of February. It is bitterly cold, 1 degree the bike is registering at the moment, so we've got a little bit of road section to do as we work our way around this utterly beautiful area of the Yorkshire Dales. We're going to take in around about 85 miles today of a healthy mixture of trails and road sections, interlinking road sections. Nothing overly taxing, I don't think, for the adventure bikes, but certainly enough to keep the grey matter occupied and get that heartbeat raised a little bit and get the grey matter focused on what we're doing, the job in hand. So here we are, Framington Edge, and the local constabulary here out, just making sure that everybody is doing what they should be doing. The national parks are here as well. So we halted up here momentarily, and now we're going to drop down the rather steep descent of Framington Edge. So we'll see how we get on with our group. I believe we're all good. Okay, and away we go. Couple of people as ever just respecting those shared spaces as it were. Good morning. That looks tiring coming up. Always nice just to be be a little bit respectful. We're not the only people out here on these trails. What a beautiful day, but man alive, we're all commenting on how astronomically cold it actually is today. Whoa. Concentrate on what I'm doing, completely off balance there. Yeah, just how incredibly cold it is today. One thing that's interesting for me on the T7 is I've got brand new rear pads in, and with it being so icy this morning, I just got the feeling I haven't quite buzzed them in. Yes, that was one of the tricky bits done. We've got another little bit section where there used to be a gate. Came down here a few weeks back with Richie, and here we are. Yeah, the gate is gone. Let's get ourselves across. And that is us pretty much down Framington Edge. Whew, superb, what a day. Good morning, thank you. What a pretty descent coming off Framington Edge. And thankfully the temperature's warming up ever so slightly. We're now down to 4 degrees, or should I say up to 4 degrees from our blistering 0. But we have still got to be a little bit mindful of ice in these sheltered little pockets that we're in as we make these Unbelievable descents on these tiny little lanes and tiny little roads. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Now this is interesting. We're just at the start of a fairly inauspicious lane. We saw on a road section there another vehicle. There's two just reversing out of this trail here, specialist search dogs. So I really do hope that there's nothing too serious going on. Either a missing person or something a little bit worse. Let's hope not. So yeah, fairly inauspicious trail now. The temperature is warming up, thankfully, and we can actually feel our fingers, which is great. This is a very nice little trail, and I really do enjoy this trail. There's absolutely nothing challenging about it whatsoever. But the reasons that I enjoy it is it's just in an absolutely beautiful part of the Dales. It's a nice little prelude to the climb out of Summer Lodge, which we'll be doing fairly shortly. And as we know, those of you that have seen the previous videos, that climb can be a little bit challenging because it's quite loose, and we're also staring directly into the sun this time of year with that low-hung early spring, late winter sun. So in the meantime, we're going to enjoy this absolutely beautiful, just little undulation, following the contour along the side of the absolutely spectacular valley side as we are. Swaledale never ceases to impress, and today is certainly one of those days. Out of all the trails that we do in all of the Dales, I genuinely do think that the approach to Summer Lodge Farm is arguably one of the prettiest. You just see the sides of the valley just start to converge and close you in, and the head of the valley just almost looks impervious from where we are, just climbing very steeply out from this aptly named little farmstead. Absolutely beautiful part of the Dales, and one that I genuinely enjoy coming to. I do enjoy the challenge of the climb out of Summer Lodge. It does keep you on your toes a little bit. So we'll get ourselves pulled up at the gate, sort the cameras out, and go for the ascent of Summer Lodge Farm. Whoops. 2, 1. Okay, so Summer Lodge Farm, let's go. Looks familiar, Ivan? Here we go then. Summer Lodge Farm, away we go. So this is one of those where the sun definitely gets in your eyes. This is arguably the worst bit there. So let us get ourselves somewhere near and see. All good?
Yeah, if I'd walked top off, but it's right in front of me, so I couldn't really stop.
No. Okay, let's go see how we are getting on with this climb. We seem to have lost the group. I think we've lost the group. That's how you do it.
I am glad I'm on a little bike. Little bike.
Momentum is definitely your friend here.
Not the last one, I didn't mess it up.
Oh, he's doing well. Go, 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 go!
Big bikes like that, suppose you're going to get a good run, haven't you?
It's momentum. You lose momentum, you lose traction, and then it is a game over.
Look where you're going. Flip your head, not down at your front.
That's exactly, eyes up. You know, if you're here, to be fair, your eyes are where Dragos is.
Look ahead.
Because your body will react to whatever the bike's doing subconsciously. You won't need to think about that. Ivan's been up here a few times. His problem's ground clearance. Oh. Momentum again. Awesome. Right, let's give it a go then, chaps. We'll see you at the top. Hopefully. Nice one. Okay. So that's the harder bit done. We just had a couple of heavier bikes lose a bit of momentum. No real dramas as such, just the old momentum loss, as it were. Momentum being your friend, particularly on these bigger ADV bikes. So we're up to the top now. We've got the lower sun to contend with, and thankfully we've warmed up quite significantly. So if I time this correctly, then our man that's bolted ahead of us should be getting that gate for us. Yeah, there's the gate. That's a good one. Nice one, buddy, thank you. Bike's going to stay there. Let's get our riders. Fantastic. Summer Lodge in the bag. Dragos, round he comes, spinning up there. Whoa. Two, 4, 6, 7. Got a couple more. There we are. Excellent, perfect stuff. And on we go, deeper into the Yorkshire Dales. We're looking for the Roman road now, so we've just worked our way through the sleepy little village of Bainbridge, and there it is, just stretching straight up in front of me, climbing right up to the top. And that's a good sign, because it is a sign that lunch is imminent. So here we are. This is the start of the Roman road. Nothing particularly auspicious about this one. It is just a dirt trail, a twin track, quite gravelly and quite loose in section, and it's predominantly straight until the upper sections at the top, where we just weave our way around a little bit, but it's good fun nonetheless. And that's our halfway point through the day's trail riding. We're sitting at a sultry 6 degrees. The sun's behind me, and we're dropping down into Gill and Hawes for a little spot of lunch. Our hill, incidentally, across to our left, the opposite side of that is our post-lunch trail. A very nice trail, very, very long, and a good one to get yourself dialed in after lunch before we start to push our way eastward and back towards the perimeters of the Dales and the ride close. So there's lots and lots still to come, folks. So this is us in Hawes, lunch done and dusted, and as we saw there with the opening sections of the video, high up on Framington Edge there is a very large police presence around, which is absolutely fantastic. Yes, they're checking up on us a little bit to a certain degree, but there's also reports of quite a bit of illegal bike activity, particularly with the off-roaders, people coming from way outside of our area and coming into our area and just generally causing mayhem. So yeah, it's really good to see these guys just checking us over. So nobody really. We don't actually have a tail ender. Typically it has been Ivan on the Himalayan, But yeah, just I'm keeping it all quite bunched up. So, all good on fuel now. Happy days.
Are you leading these lot?
I am for my sins, yeah.
You're saying you're going a bit slow or something, I don't know. You have to go a bit quicker.
Well, DC's going to join us now and bring up the rear for us, so we'll have to pick the pace up a bit.
Just tell us, Dave, how we get on when you get back. Give us a text. If you're not back by night,
Just send the search party out.
Are we going through the water?
I'm not a fan of water crossings.
No, you're not. Yeah.
I'm not. Not at all.
Water crossings are falling off, I'm not keen on.
It's a risk and reward. That's right, I think that's us.
Yeah,
Lovely. Cheerio. Fantastic. So yeah, good bit of policing PR there for everybody. So we've caught a bunch of 4Bs up, and they very politely let us by there. Hopefully we'll be able to squeeze through at gate duty side. And we're being joined by DC now. He's bringing up Taylor and Charlie for us, so that's good. That puts us up to 10 riders, which is superb. That was a big yawn. Thank you. So these guys are going to ease over and let us through, which is superb indeed.
Hey!
Thank you, thank you. So we're coming up to the step section now. It'll be good to, which way is this mountain biker going? He's coming towards me. There we go. Oh no! We'll just get that rear camera on. Two, one. All good? So this is the rock section. Just settle it down now. Pick my way. Here we go. Always worse in reality than it looks. Thank you. Whew. Thank you. And let's have a little recce in the sea. Dragos might struggle on that. Oh yeah, because he was behind me, wasn't he? All good. Let's go find out. All good. And here comes our Himalaya, plugging away. Nice one, Ivan. So let's see what has beset a little bit lower down. We seem to be missing a few. Are you up or down? Oh, right, okay. Here we are.
Balance your way, Paul.
Yep, got him. You're on a level there, Dragos.
You're nearly there. You're nearly at the top.
Most get stuck on this hill, to be fair.
Oh, I like it.
Like a professional. Whoop! But it's
Wow. It's a big break for her.
I know, yeah.
Doing
So
well.
proud of him, so proud of him.
You'll be alright here. Do you want a bit of a... If you can, kind of scoot across to the right where DC is. It's a lot easier. And I'll support your bike for you. Go, go, go. You okay? There you go. Whew. Now I've got to walk all the way back up. Down. Now, of course, when you're up onto Dodfell as we are, the sense of elevation that you get is just spectacular. Those views across to my right hand side, just elevation. Very rugged, very wild. And even though we've got a much warmer day than we've had this morning, we've certainly pushed into that little bit of upper level mist now, and that's just dropped the temperature quite a bit. I can certainly feel that on my face. But I must admit, after a bit of a thugging workout going up the road there, it's most welcome. Okay, yeah, so here we are at the start of the Roman Road again. We're going to do it top to tail this time, so from the top down to the bottom, and then we're going to head ourselves off over to the right hand side, picking Sammerwater up and over Gilbert Lane. So hopefully we'll click out of this mist when we get a little bit more eastward. So let's get on the bike and let's get underway. So pretty much as you'd imagine, the same detail as before. The Roman Road is a fairly inauspicious lane in its own right, but it's a very good link road that takes us from one side of the Dale across to the other, and it is quite popular as well with walkers, mountain bikers and other off-road users as well, as we've seen today. We've got Dodfell to our left there. We've just come up that one you've seen. Can be a bit challenging in places, and what's really good today on the ADV ride is, whilst most of it is just generic trails as it were, dual track, there have been quite a few sections that have been a little bit challenging, given that we've got a very broad spectrum of ability levels right across our group, which is fantastic to see. Thank you very much. Always good to acknowledge those shared spaces indeed. Wow, I don't know whether you can make that out in the far distance there, but yes, certainly on the northern flanks of the tops of the Dales there is quite some considerable snow pockets still left, and even on top of Gilbert Lane where we're heading. And it certainly does bode for how high we are here, how much altitude we have. This is always a nice little climb just up Morpeth Gate, just onto I'm not actually sure what the official name is, but I always refer to this as the West Whitton Trail. But yeah, this is actually Morpeth Gate. And once we get away from these lower access roads, as it were, to the farms, the trail is quite nice. It's just a nice little switchback, left right as we follow the kind of where the water course has fallen down and forged its way through the stone, as you can well see. And it's got those nice little drainage culverts across the top as well that you can just pop a front wheel up, which is always quite nice indeed. There's another one. There's certainly been quite a lot of water down here. Looking at this, there's a lot of deep wash off, runoff, call it what you will. I think I need to be on the opposite side there. That's better, much better. Good afternoon, thank you. What a beautiful day now. Today's one of those days where you would open the curtains or open your shutters at home, look outside, and certainly when I did this morning it was minus 1.8 degrees, very hard frost, bitterly cold ride to the meeting point of this ride. But here we are now. It's around about 6-7 degrees, nice and sunny, not a vast amount of wind. And look at this for just a beautiful, beautiful place to be riding. Really does make you appreciate how good it is to get out into these local areas. So let's just check that everybody got up okay. I'm fairly sure that they did. All good?
All good.
All good? And there's Dave, our tail end. That's perfect. Fantastic stuff. Oh, we're almost done. The clouds are certainly barreling as we speak. It's getting very, very dark. Temperature's holding up, which is good. But one thing that I have noted today is that the GoPro batteries have struggled. They're probably getting a little bit old and maybe need retiring. So we have a couple more trails to do. One being a little bit challenging. It's typically down a little bit of a stream bed, a riverbed as it were, and it climbs steeply up to the village, so I'm sure there'll be a good bit of paddling going on there from yours truly. And then we'll finish over the stunning Redmire Mine and Redmire Moor before we call it a day. So yes, it's been absolutely fantastic today, and I for one certainly feel very privileged to be able to lead these TRF rides, and even more so to have DC join us and bring up the rear as a tail end Charlie is absolutely fantastic. Wow, look at this. So when I was saying riverbed, I certainly wasn't joking. Whew, that gets the old heart rate going. Sorry about that stop. I accidentally kicked it into neutral.
Oh, nightmare.
And it just went, ugh.
I've done that on this a few times now, coming downhill.
Oh, going down? Yeah, it's a bit, you're kind of halfway through it thinking, what am I doing?
Some boulders the size of cannonballs.
Yeah, right, there's DC. So, man alive. That's good. It's always good to push yourself, even if it is towards the end of the trail and you get a little bit tired. It's good. Hello. I hit neutral. I accidentally kicked neutral. I was like, no. We'll go to the marketplace where the roundabout is and we'll stop there. Not the best junction. So this sees our group now pushing up onto Redmire, and this is the closing sections of our trail ride. What an amazing day. We've beaten the weather just. We had some moody old skies blowing across there, but thankfully no rain as yet, nice and dry. So I certainly hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have stuck with me to the end, then as always, thank you very much for your company. If you haven't done so already, then please do hit that subscribe button. It does wonders for those YouTube algorithms and the growth of the channel. If you care to leave a comment, then again I would encourage you to do that, both positive or negative. I always do my level best to reply to every comment that's made. Not always in a timely manner. There is obviously a work-life, home-life balance that I've got to maintain. So as we work our way towards the remnants of Redmire Mine, albeit that's not actually its name, but it is high on Redmire Moor, then I am going to thank you for your company, folks, wherever you are in the world, folks. Keep it safe, keep it shiny side up, and we will catch you for the next one. Cheers, folks. Bye now, bye. A little bit of a postscript here. Just wanted to flick the camera on. You can see we are bathed in sunshine. But when I closed the video out there, I did say that we had missed the weather, and boy oh boy, look down there. It is wetter than an otter's pocket down there. Thankfully we're heading east, so with any luck we're going to miss that before we get ourselves home. We are done and dusted and we're on the homeward leg, but yes, wowzers, thought I would just flick the camera on and have a look how moody it is down there. I think we're going to be very lucky to get home without the rain, but hey ho, we'll give it our best shot.